What is up, 49er faithful? Welcome back to another 49er Media video. And today we're going to be talking about 49ers injury updates from Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan spoke to the 49ers media just a little while ago, as well as Brandon Ayuk and Trent Williams. So let's just get started with that right away. Really nothing, honestly, as an update in terms of substantial. All he says is 0 updates, nothing has changed when it comes to Brandon Ayuk's contract situation and Trent Williams' contract situation. The Niners clearly want them here. It's just the price. Both sides need to agree on what's the price and the guaranteed money, what's the annual average, salary. Are there going to be incentives, in the contract? It seems like, at least from the rumors, that Ayuk wants more guaranteed money at the end of his contract as well. And the 49ers, if you kind of look at some of these contracts, they've had outs in some of them. For example, Deebo Samuel, Eric Armstead, Jake Brendel. So we'll see what ends up happening, but really we're just having to keep seeing what ends up happening, right? Like there's nothing has changed, like Kyle Shanahan says, and unfortunately, yes, I know a lot of people are getting impatient about this and want it to just be resolved already, and I get that. But at the end of the day, it's a business. To me, players deserve to get as much money as they want. One injury away could end their life and their career, and so they deserve the money. This is why players want to get paid on that fifth-year option, because if they go out and play on their fifth-year option, that money just goes down the drain. So I get that. And Trent Williams, he's a veteran, right? He's probably going to retire in the next year or two. He wants to get a little bit of a raise before he ends up putting up the cleats and retiring. So I get it. But unfortunately, yeah, guys, we're gonna just have to continue to be patient. But let's get into the injury news here. So this one I didn't really see coming. I know he'd been hurt. That is John Feliciano, guard slash center. He has been dealing with knee issues, and that's why he's been out of practice, mostly for this training camp. And according to Kyle Shanahan, he recently actually had knee surgery, and so he's going to be placed on the injured reserve list, meaning he's probably not going to return until the middle of the season, similar to a guy like Kalia Davis. So, unfortunately, that just sucks, because John Feliciano was a pretty good rotational guy even when he started last year as well, right? Got hurt in the Super Bowl, which really affected the team at the end of the day. But the Niners have some of these younger guys, Dominic Pooney, who's looked outstanding in the preseason. If he just continues to make strides, and improve, even though he's doing absolutely amazing, I think the Niners will be fine. Jarrett Kingston, yeah, just they're going to have to rely on the young guys, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Next up on the injury update. So this one, is super unfortunate, because Ricky Pearsall, the first-round wide receiver, who's been dealing with a bit of a shoulder injury, also dealt with a hamstring, but during camp, and so there was, at least it sounded like, Ricky Pearsall could be back this week to practice. Maybe he plays in this game, but in a limited fashion. But unfortunately, he will not return to practice this week. So could he be an IR candidate? Maybe, but we'll see. It depends, because the thing is, the Niners have a certain amount of guys that they can bring back from IR during the season. So they may not put him on IR. But yeah, that's just unfortunate, because he's gotten a lot of praise in camp when he was practicing, versus the 49ers defense, which again is totally different than, playing against another team's defense. That's why Kyle Shanahan likes joint practices, and unfortunately both teams dealing with injuries, that had to get canceled last week with the Saints. So unfortunate for Ricky Pearsall. But on the good news, running back rookie Isaac Guerendo, who's been dealing with a hamstring, will return to practice today. And so that is great news, definitely someone that I've wanted to see. Does he maybe get some return, in this preseason game? If he does play, I'm not sure if he still will. I feel like he might, again, as like a limited play, just to see what we've gotten in him, because he has the speed, which, Cowing to me did fine, versus the Tennessee or sorry, not the Tennessee Titans, excuse me, the New Orleans Saints. So, but it's good to see that Isaac Guerendo is going to be returning. I'm excited to see how he does, hopefully. And then Spencer Burford, who's been dealing with a hand, is cleared for individual drills. So, Aaron Banks has been dealing with an injury, similar kind of injury, it seems like. And so it's good that Spencer Burford's now back at practice. And like we just talked about a couple minutes ago, John Feliciano now going to be out for an extended part of the season. So, that's, good. At least that Burford seems like he'll be coming back soon. And then safety Talanoa Hufanga, who's, of course, recovering from the ACL. There was an update a few days ago that he met with his doctor, and it was a positive update, and there was a chance that, maybe he could return to practice this week. But Kyle Shanahan says Talanoa Hufanga will not return to practice this week, but he still has a chance to play week 1. Could he be a guy that goes on IR? Possibly. And then, for the first 4 weeks, and then bring him back. We'll see. But, I'd rather have them take their time, not rush him. It's an ACL injury, already bad. And so you want to take your time with it. You want to be careful with it. So that makes a lot of sense to me, even though it's unfortunate. But even though he has a chance to play week 1, I guess that's the positive side of it, if you want to think about it that way. But yeah, guys, that is going to be your injury updates and news regarding the San Francisco 49ers, according to Kyle Shanahan. Fortunately, not a lot of positive news. I wish it was, that, but obviously I can't control that. But make sure you guys, if you are new, hit that red subscribe button. Helps me out a ton. We are trying to hit that 100 sub goal, so please do me a favor and smash that red subscribe button. Turn the notification bells on so you do not miss updates like this one and future updates. We're going live a few times a week, creating videos like this one as well. So would definitely appreciate it. Make sure you guys are also following us over on social media. You can see the names down below here as well as down in the description. Any links that you need will be down in the description. But that's going to do it, everybody. Peace out, and let's go Niners.